inside lane, Teddy Klein from Uriah, Alabama. On the outside lane, Michael Tyler from Left, Florida. 800-foot sprint, and the boats are approaching the starting line. There they go. It's Thunder on Tholocco, the first race of the day. Did on that boat, well done. Tim Galilli of St. Cloud, Florida on the inside lane. On the outside lane from Sarasota, Florida, Rob Langford. Inside lane, Tim Galilli from St. Cloud, Florida, and Rob Langford on the outside lane for the second race on Thunder on Tholocco. It is the river class race. Second race boats are approaching the starting barge on the inside lane, Tim Galilli of St. Cloud, Florida, and Rob Langford on the outside lane of Sarasota, Florida. As they approach the start, watch them go. It's Thunder on Tholocco. Of Frisco, Alabama. On the outside lane, Jeff Tyner of St. Cloud, Florida. This is the river racer class that we're watching this morning. 800-foot sprint. We've already seen speeds up to 91 miles an hour. And that is kicking in the wind. I have that on authority. Mighty speedy on a windy day. Third race of the day coming up to the starting barge. Eyes to the left as they approach. It's an 800-foot sprint to see who's the fastest. Inside lane, Alan Dipper, Frisco, Alabama, and Jeff Tyner on the outside. From St. Cloud, Florida on the inside, from Frisco, Alabama. And the boats are approaching the starting barge. And they're off. It's an 800-foot So every winner will move to the next bracket and race each other until we have a winner in the class. It is a double elimination race here at Thunder on Tholocco. Remember, the river racers can have any motor, any modification. Compression, however, is limited to 150 pounds. Both must be originally configured to seat 3 or more people, and the seats must remain in the boat.
But as long as we get
River racers are what we're watching now here at Lake Tholocco, and coming up on the inside lane is Tommy Gilmore from Pensacola, Florida. On the outside lane, David Richardson of Columbia, Alabama, for an 800-foot sprint right here in front of you at Lake Tholocco at Fort Rucker. lane at 85 miles an hour. That was Tommy Gilmore of Pensacola, Florida. Georgia, on the outside lane, Ed Trowbridge of Big Pine Key, Florida. On the inside lane from Bainbridge, Georgia, it's Stanley Benson. On the outside, Ed Trowbridge from Big Pine Key, Florida. That's right. Approaching the starting barge right now. Watch for the yellow flag to drop. That will signal the start of the 800-foot sprint here at Lake Tholocco. Eyes on the yellow flag and the boats will be off. There they go. Full speed ahead. Outside lane brought in the race, Mr. Ed Trowbridge. Ed Trowbridge has got the speed this morning at 95 miles an hour. Outside lane, Ed Trowbridge of Big Pine Key, Florida, brought that one in at 95 miles an hour. Now we have a bye race, which means one guy gets to go all out. From start to finish, Sam Jenkins of Jacksonville, Florida, has got a bye race. So we get to see him go as fast as he can and try and beat 95. Getting ready for the second round of bracket racing on the river class here at Thunder on Tholocco. Gorgeous, breezy day here at Fort Rucker. I'm so glad you could come out. Make sure you drop by some of our vendors that are out here today. Horizon Wireless has a booth with goodies, jumperoos available for the kids. There's plenty of concessions available as well. By the nickname of Hot Shot. Get ready for the second bracket of the river raft, or the river racers here at Thunder on Tholocco. We've already reached speeds of 95 miles an hour. Talking about Teddy Klein of Uriah, Alabama, and Hot Shot in the outside lane from Sarasota, Florida. It's Rob Langford in the second bracket of the river class race here at Thunder on Tholocco. The yellow flag will indicate the start. When it drops, they're off for an 800-foot sprint to win the race here at Thunder on Tholocco. It's the river class going on right now. The boats are approaching the starting barge. The flag is up. On the inside lane, Teddy Klein of Uriah, Alabama. On the outside lane, Rob Langford of Sarasota, Florida. And it's on. The race is going. goes by the nickname Hot Shot. March, the yellow flag dropping signals the start. It's Thunder on Tholocco, and it's the river class bracket going on right now. Top speed so far, 95 miles an hour. Inside lane from Pensacola, Tommy Gilmore. Outside lane from St. Cloud, Florida, Jeff Tyner. They are approaching the barge, getting ready for an 800-foot sprint. Watch the yellow flag on the barge. That will signify the start of the race. On the outside lane, look for Sam Jenkins of Jacksonville, Florida. Sam goes by the nickname of Spanky. And if you want to call his boat a name, call it Andy Driver's old boat. It's the river class bracket number 2, getting ready for the final bracket here. Watch the yellow flag on the starting boat. The race will be on the way. Inside lane, Ed Trowbridge of Big Pine Key, Florida, driving Laser Ed or POS. Sam Jenkins on the Andy driver's old boat is on the outside lane, and Sam is from Jacksonville, Florida. Watch for the flag to drop for an 800-foot sprint. And he went 96 miles an hour top the river class so far. Top side 96 put in by Ed Trowbridge in that last race won it. Up next on the go figure. On the outside lane, Tim Galovic of St. Cloud, Florida. Tim goes by Tim. On the inside lane, Michael Tyler from Lutz, Florida. From St. Cloud, Florida on the outside lane, it's Tim Galovic. Watch for the yellow flag on the starting barge to drop. That begins the 800-foot sprint. Top speed on this morning's race so far, 96 miles an hour, put in by Ed Trowbridge. Boats are approaching the starting barge, getting ready for this race. On the inside lane, Michael Tyler. On the outside lane, Tim Galovic. Tim had the buy rest. Watch for the yellow flag to drop and begin the 800-foot sprint. There they go. At 94 miles an hour, the outside lane won that race, Tim Galovic of St. Cloud, Florida. inside lane, Alan Nipper of Frisco, Alabama. And on the outside lane, David Richardson of Columbia, Alabama. This will be the final bracket in this series of races for the river class. Watch for the yellow flag to drop. That signifies the start of the 800-foot sprint here at Lake Tholocco in Thunder on Tholocco. And they're off. Our winner, Alan Nipper, on the inside lane. Alan from Frisco, Alabama, put in a time of 93 miles an hour. Was 96 miles an hour. He will be going up against Jeff Tyner on the outside lane. Jeff from St. Cloud, Florida, goes by the nickname of these races to determine who is the fastest river class racer here at Thunder on Tholocco. Approaching the starting barge right now. Watch for the yellow flag that starts the 800-foot sprint right in front of you. Halfway point is right here in front of me. Give you a good idea of who might win the race. The boats are approaching the barge right now. Watch for the yellow flag to drop to start the race. Ed Trowbridge on the inside lane, Jeff Tyner on the outside lane. A couple boys from Florida fixing to put the pedal to the metal. And they're off. At 97 miles an hour, top speed the river class this morning. Jeff Tyner won that bracket. 97 miles an hour. Your next two races, the outside lane. Tim Galoli of St. Cloud, Florida, put in a speed of 94 miles an hour. Speeds are going to get faster as the wind mounts. Your inside lane in this race, Alan Nipper of Frisco, Alabama. On the outside, Tim Galoli of St. Cloud, Florida. Alan put in a time last race of 93 miles an hour. Tim, 94 miles an hour. Watch for the yellow flag to start the race. At the racing barge to your left, it's an 800-foot sprint with the halfway mark right in front of the announcer's booth. Here we go. Outside lane, Tim Galoli pulls that one in with a speed of 93 miles per hour. Our winner of this last bracket, Tim Galoli. Getting ready for Duct tape and belly wire holding these both together. We got Teddy Klein on the outside lane of Fort Rucker, Alabama. Teddy goes by Butt Rub and his boat's called Wildcat. We got MacGyver and Buttline having boat troubles right now. So here goes Stanley. Off the road. Boat. that starts the race from the starting bars. On your left is an 800-foot sprint. Rob put in a speed this morning of 89 miles an hour. Rob's going to be in on the inside lane is Rob Langford of Sarasota, Florida. Rob goes by Hot Shot and he's driving a Mercury today. Jeff Tyner in the outside lane goes by Has Been, driving a red and black Mercury this morning. With the top speed, watch for the yellow flag. It's been waved off. The both will Rob Langford outside lane, Jeff Tyner. Jeff, our fastest so far at 97 miles an hour. Outside lane. Inside Rob Langford put in at 89 miles an hour. This should be a good race, folks. That would be MacGyver, who put in a speed of 83 miles an hour this morning. On the outside lane, Sam Jenkins of Jacksonville, Florida, goes by the name of Spanky, has put in a speed this morning of 92 miles an hour. Another close set of times and speeds, getting ready for this next race on the River Race bracket here at Thunder on Tholocco. Lots of things going on today, not just here at West Beach, although this is the most fun. Take a few minutes this morning to visit our concession stands and a lot of the booths that are set up by our sponsors. If you want to know other events that are going on here at Fort Rucker, you can look on the internet at fgruckernwr.com. They will have a schedule of events for the entire family, and it's not limited to folks here on place. The next race is off. On the outside lane at 82 miles an hour. We'll be approaching the starting bars. Jim put in a time earlier today of 94 miles an hour. Sam Jenkins came in at 92 miles an hour. Remember, this is an 800-foot sprint for these boats. Once the starting bars, there's a yellow flag. When it drops, the race stops. The boats are approaching the starting bars now. Halfway marker is right in front of the announcer's booth. That'll give you a good indication of how the race is going. And they're off. 9 miles an hour. The yellow flag signals to start for an 800-foot sprint. So far, our top speed today, 97 miles an hour, brought in by your outside lane driver, Jeff Tyner. On the inside, Rob Langford with a top speed today of 93 miles an hour. It should be an exciting race. The boats are approaching the bars now. The yellow flag should go up. When the yellow flag drops, that starts the 800-foot sprint between Rob Langford on the inside lane and Jeff Tyner on the outside lane.